Hmm. I want to talk about gambling and kind of uh, philo- philosophize about it because there has to be something about it. I keep losing. I'm, sometimes I get back, and recently I lost a lot of money and I won money, but always in the net negative. It makes me think it's not just money. It's also in your mind. Like it it's a lesson for your mind. What do you put your mind into that starts to build a fortress in your mind and have a place in there, you know? The way gambling works is the sports are corrupted. We should know that. Matches are being fixed left and right. But the gambling aspect, the numbers, you say this is a good course, this is a good ratio, but it's always algorithmic or made on purpose to be just enough of an appealing deal, but never good enough for the risk. So the risk is never worth the reward unless you are an insider that knows what's up. Because these people have scripts. And let's get back to the mind philosophy of it. The affection of the mind, the effect on the mind. You know, why do we keep playing or trying to win more and more if we win? Why? That's why you always lose, because in the long run, you always lose. You always lose. And, it's like a drug. Getting hooked onto something. And why is that? Because you didn't earn the money. You really did not. It's quick. It's quick and no effort needed. You did nothing. You put effort into deciding, but that decision is out of your control. And if it works out, you get rewarded by good feelings in your mind for choosing right. Choosing right. Everything. You chose right. You won. But this outcome is out of your control. So you keep choosing right until you choose wrong. It's really playing with your mind. What aspect of the mind, though? Reward system. The reward system of the mind. And its patterns, pathways, patterns, in a way that's illogical in a sense. There has to be a catch. Like, yeah, something has to be over delivering, over stimulative, overreacting, overacting. And I think it's the reward system. Getting reward for something that doesn't deserve that much reward. The dopamine, the reward. So, it's so addictive for people because it flashes the good dopamine stuff. I mean, the quick dopamine, the cheap dopamine that people get from hitting like video games or social media, scrolling social media. But this is not a way to go. This is how they get money out of you. They just stimulate your brain. They just abuse this fact. You'd think they don't. You think they don't know what they're doing? They have so much money, they can spend it on psychologists and study the brain and what's the most effective way to like make the brain hooked and delusional and really overstimulated. They are tricking your brain though. That's the thing. And the best way to deal with this is just to stay away and not touching it. Like, yeah, because it's trickery. It's tricking your brain. Like, you decide. I think the healthy thing is, like, if we decide in real life and we decide right to get dopamine, so the next time we decide right again or try to, if you put efforts into deciding right and it turns out to be right, you get rewarded. So the next time you choose a similar option in a similar way, our brain likes to work in patterns. So we like to save the outcome as a pattern. And to save it, we need the feel good response for our brain to remember it. We remember feelings the most effectively. So, the way people get hooked on betting is, or gambling rather, is the good feeling. And everything else is a detail. So every time I'm come back, look, I gambled for 2 days. I got in profits, and today I lost it all, and I'm net negative. I also lost money, so I'm negative. Like, if I stopped after the 2 days of winning, I'd be in profit. But why didn't I stop? Because your brain starts to see it as an option to make money. And in today's day and age, we are all pushed to go after money to have a better life, right? Even if money is fake, because they can print any amount they want for themselves. It's monopoly money, really. But, we are programmed that way. More money equals better life. That's simply put. And, your brain sees it as an option, as an easiest option, because the access is so easy. And the money comes fast. It's like that. So, so, if you keep winning, your brain will save it with the good feelings. Will save it as an option to make money, and you keep coming back every time you get an urge to have more money. You just keep coming back, and it's so stressful. It costs you time, nerves. It's stressful if you're not an insider, which most of us are not. So it's not worth the stress, really. It's just, and when you're stressed, you want to get rid of the stress. How do you get rid of the stress? By good feelings. Good feelings if you win. So you want to get rid of the stress as fast as possible. That's why you like try to find the best decision as fast as possible, so that you can feel good as soon as possible. So you just try to choose the right decision. It's like an addict, really. Try to get the hit. Get the next hit. Gotta get the next hit to feel better. So it's like self-inducing. It's like negative feeling. It induces in you negative feelings and the good feelings. But the negative feelings last longer and the good feelings aren't always there, because you don't always choose correctly. Yeah. And some games are, or most of the games are fixed, rigged. So it's really a lose-lose situation for you if you want to play long term. It's not good. If you keep being in the sphere, you're gonna live a stressful life. It's a life of misery, really. So losing it all is sort of a liberation. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a psychological trap. You should be working on the stuff that you can control and affect. Building your own business, improving your lifestyle, your home, your environment, improving yourself, your body, your speech, these things, and then making money that way. Because this is just a trap. This is just like the stress is never worth the amount you win from it. It's not worth, because it feeds your mind, and the beast will want to get more and more until you lose it all, and then it eats you. It's crazy, bro. So I don't know if I'll release this video, because it was meant to be for me to recollect my thoughts and trying to figure out during the video, actually. Figure out why do people get hooked and how it affects your mind. I've heard all these stories where people just lost it all or lost a lot, and how they stopped but didn't really stop, or like stop. I don't know. But to fully get control of your decision and your approach, your stance towards something, you gotta understand first. Like, you gotta understand it as much as you can, in the most possible way. The more you understand what you're looking at, the issue, the more accurate decision stance you can take. So I hope I helped you understand gambling more, or bad habits more. This can be applied to many other things. That's for you to decide on what thing you want to apply it. But I don't know. I hope I covered everything. I tried to cover as much as I could to have it all condensed in one video. Yeah, it's a trap. We should understand our minds better, like the reward system. It's built for a reason. We are not here by an accident. But like, gambling is exploiting our reward system that we need to to improve ourselves, to improve our lives, to improve in life, to evolve. But this gambling is exploiting it for its own benefit, which is taking away your wealth, your free will, if you will. So losing it all is a blessing in disguise, and it's not an option to get rich. It's never worth it. It's never worth the hassle. So if you can, stay away from it, because it's not worth the stress that comes with it, the prolonged stress, the anxiety for the inconsistent dopamine hits, which is winning, like choosing the right option without much effort. So that's it. Don't want to make it too long. Yeah, thanks for watching, and if you're a gambling addict, good luck with, it's simple. You just stop. Like, just understand it from this video, what I explained. Take notes, and keep reading them, keep watching this video to understand why. And once you understand it, then you simply won't need to run away anymore. Alright, peace.